All right. This is another iteration of Mono Black Aggro. This was a build around request. So I had someone request that I build a drill bit Rune Raider deck. And basically the best way to enable drill bit, looking at all the different ways that I could do this in the format, was playing a cheap kind of aggressive curve. So we've got 8 1-drops here. And then because I was playing 1-drops, I was like, oh, this is a skeleton and a zombie. So then I could play Death Baron to make skeletons and zombies better. So I've got Reassembling Skeleton in here too. And then it's like, well, we have Gutterbones in this. So let's play some Priests of the Forgotten Gods to get at that angle going on. So let's dive into some matches and see how this goes. We played a Mono Black Aggro deck. Can't remember if it was earlier this week or late last week. That felt pretty reasonable. It was leveraging Spawn of Mayhem, though, as opposed to this skeleton zombie sub theme. But Priest was very good in that deck, so I expect we'll be happy with that card again here too. Yeah, we're not playing Spawn. There's only so many room for 3-drops, and like we already have Rune Raider as the build around submission, and then I want a Death Baron to power up our other things. So like maybe the Death Baron package isn't good enough, and I'd rather have like Vampire Conquistador instead of Diregraf, whatever. And then Spawn is better, but I kind of wanted to try the zombie sub theme. Shade's not very playable. Shade's just really weak. It's much worse than something like Spawn, I think. Just like the power level of what you're getting. Yeah, the black triple cost card really got shafted in that cycle. Wow, triple ramp on the... Were they on the draw? They were on the draw, but they still have triple ramp. It's real impressive. How long till we get pretty basics? Hopefully not long. Hopefully not long.
You can't stop nature.
This is where the magic happens, doo-da, doo-da. This is where the magic happens, oh, the doo-da-day. Did I buy the 50 for 50 war deal? I did. If you plan to buy 50 or more packs, it's a good deal. And I usually plan to get like 2 to 250 packs for every new set. Well, I mean... We're just dead. I don't know, I get to draw 2 extra cards this turn. If we draw, like, Cast Downs and Priest, we might be okay. As Grace is only gonna draw, what, like 4 cards? Come on now. we draw Bioblade, we could be okay. Yeah, we definitely can't keep up with the opponent on card quality, but quantity might be something we could do. So like if I draw a cast down here, we actually get to kill Vivian, right? We'll go Death Baron, cast down the Crisis, kill Vivian. Reassembling Skeleton's got Death Touch. Mess with the bull, get the horns. Yeah, look at that little skull. Alright.
You'll have to do better than that.
End step. Give me a cast down. Yeah, the Pirates deck was kind of a miss. Yeah, I don't know about Walk the Plank. I think that's probably worse than Cast Down. I don't even have a full set of those in my main deck. Should probably play some removal. I think I'm going to turn the Diregraf Ghouls in this matchup. And bring in a Contempt in the Midnight Reapers. Seems fine. We did draw a lot of cards. You're not wrong. And some tracks of land to start the day, that's for sure. Sure. Priest enabling drill bit is kind of hot. I wonder if I'm supposed to play... I mean, I'm supposed to play Skeleton on 2 here. Because then, if I draw land, I could Death Baron on 3. It's also better against Cast Down. Please trophy me. Well, wouldn't have mattered, didn't draw land. They don't have removal for Priest. Second Skeleton, Priest, do some stuff. Gets us going next turn a little bit. Alright. Land, please, so I can go Skeleton plus Drill Bit. Perfect. Alright, what do you got? It doesn't, like, it looks kind of medium, only taking their second Crisis, but taking the second Crisis means they don't want a Crisis for 2 this turn, which is nice. Or if they do, they don't have another follow-up, which is good. I don't think I want to attack with this Baron, because if they have a cast down or a way to kill this one, I don't want to trade this for the Hydroid Crisis. I think there's a good chance they have a removal spell. Are they about to Contempt a Reassembling Skeleton? That would be so good for us. Yeah, buddy. Fear the Walking Dead. Get him. Get him. Love tap. Baby love tap. Baby, baby love tap. Do 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 do. Man, we are about to give them the business. Death Baron the Third here coming down. Got huge tracts of land. Yep. Just all in. Ship it. So one of the things that I hear a lot from players when they're playing decks like this that are supposed to be aggressively slanted is Magic players love to grind, and they just like to take every deck that's aggressively slanted and just turn it into this mid-range grindy deck because it feels bad to run out of cards. If you want to play decks that don't run out of cards, that's fine, but an aggro deck is not that, right? So, like, never forget when you're playing an aggro deck, the best kind of card advantage is killing your opponent with cards in their hand. As the game goes long, you're not likely to win with a deck like this. In fact, you're incredibly unlikely to do so. And maybe this deck isn't good, but turning my bad aggro deck into a bad mid-range deck also is unlikely to help it. Like, as we take the curve and kind of pull it up, we're going to lose to the Sultai deck still, but we're going to lose in the long game while they crisis us and stuff instead of in the early game to Wild Growth Walker. As the great Rock said, know your role. Yep. Know what my position is in the current game and why it's that way. And like I said, there's a good chance that maybe this deck just isn't very good, but we'll see. Play some games, think about it, come to conclusions. I think there's probably a reason Rune Raider hasn't seen a lot of play. One of the other things worth mentioning is, like, the initial build around submission for this was Rune Raider plus the Spectacle discard spell, and, like, that's technically not a combo, right? Because, like, it's a 3-mana spell that costs 1 mana, so it does extra damage to you with Rune Raider. You know, I should probably restart my client anyways. It's been a hot second. I think the draw thing happens when you queue in and then the opponent hits cancel as it tries to pair you into them. These people are great by their stuff. These people also great by their stuff. Back to our regularly scheduled Magic Arena. Deal. Standard staple Doomed Dissenter here. Tecatli Honor Guard. Probably some kind of Angels deck. How is Pirates? Really bad. Punchworthy. Well, I don't know that really bad was fair. It was not ideal. It was not a good Beckett Brass deck. So I failed in my build around submission. I just don't think that card's very constructed playable. Standard playable. Honor Guard does stop. No, it doesn't. Because that's a replacement effect. I think we're dead, chat. Best Upid, thank you for the 2 months of Twitch Prime. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. On the black, white, green Angels deck, I'm finding I'm always playing tapped land, so I should put planes at force. Yeah, it's possible the guild gate should just be basic lands, and there should probably be a 25th land in there somewhere that's another basic. Alright, so this blocks here. I take 6. Reassembling Skeleton plus Death Baron might actually pull us out here. Welcome to the grind, baby. The shiny tribal deck was fine. Was like better than expected to set a bar that was low. Zeech, thanks for the 5-month resub. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. This attack seems really bad, right? Right? I guess it does 4 to me, but like, I get to eat this, and I get to eat this, and they're trading 3 of their things for 4 points of damage. I mean, I guess I'm at 6, so like, maybe. And like, this is a good example of like, another reason why this build round was kind of tough. Like, this is a matchup where like, both Raid Bob and Drill Bit are both just like, bad cards, right? Neither of them are playable here. So like, if they full attack again, that's still not very good for them, right? Like, what happens if they full swing? I eat a 1-1, I eat a 2-2, I trade for a 2-2, I bring the skeleton back, I take 3. Down to 3. I think they just have to do this while they wait. The problem is this is gonna value us out. I mean, they're definitely ahead from this position if they make good attacks for the rest of the game. So I don't really have a sorcerer card advantage to like drag myself back against it onto. I think the only way we win from here is if they get too aggressive, which it doesn't look like they're going to be inclined to do. Yeah, go ahead and ramp it up. Oh, whew. I was worried about having too many good decks today. After yesterday. Luckily, it's looking like that's not going to be the case. Luckily. Did I bring in a Spyglass to stop Adanto? I think I do. I mean, it's just our cumulative variance catching up with us, right, chat? Like, yesterday we went from, like, Plat 3 up to, like, Diamond 2. So today, being, like, comfortably plastered at the rank floor makes sense. Slooey, thanks for the 9 months. I appreciate the 3/4 of a year. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. Yeah, you gotta, exactly, Rich. You gotta have balance in your life. We're just helping the good people of Diamond rank up here. Once we get cozy on the rank floor. Get in there, Gutterbones, run them down. Wish I could get matched up against Jeff so I could rank up faster. I agree, Marty. Someone said that one yesterday, and I was like, that's perfect. You have a Conclave Tribunal? Or Legions Landing, okay. You're not wrong, Teacup. Getting through to Diamond yesterday is definitely makes good on these. And it's funny too, because yesterday I like maybe could have fit in one more deck, and I was like, nah, I want to quit while we're ahead so we can end the day feeling good. And it's looking like that was a real good decision. Alright. Synergy is poop and good cards win. You want to change the deck from initial ideal to something better? I mean, I don't really think there's really much work to be done within the initial restrictions that you set up. Maybe I should wait on this. Although it did draw me a land, so that's nice. I feel much better about my deck being one of today's deck lists than to set the bar real low. Yeah, there's a real good shot, Best Beard, that there's a strong chance that Grixis Reanimator could be the deck of the day. Like, some days it's definitely much easier to be deck of the day than others. That's definitely the case. I mean, Priest is kind of getting to do its thing here, right? Like, Priest is good. I'm sure some people don't mind watching me get beat up. It's good to, like, let people know that, like, even people that play Magic a lot lose a good deal as well. What got deck of the day yesterday? I ended up picking 2, and I did Jeskai, Niv, and Esper Party Bus. The Party Bus run was really good. Dazdin, thanks for the 5 months. I appreciate it. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. And well, we're about to start getting, like, Dubs Priest activations here, so that sounds awesome. Rats, they saw the line of blocking. Hey, look at that. We got our Fun of Spyglass here. Like, not bad. I think these priests and these skeletons are gonna run them down. Oh, you know, I probably should have played the Graveyard Marshal there. Whatever. Really doesn't matter. The old... This is basically 2 mana, they sacrifice a creature, we draw a card every turn, right? Is basically what this turns into because it makes 2 mana. Like, it costs us 4, but it makes 2. It also makes them lose 2. So it's like 2 mana, draw a card, they lose 2 life, they sacrifice a creature. Priest is excellent. All right, we're on the scoreboard. We are on the scoreboard. Let's do it. Let's do it, and do it, and do it, and do it again. I feel like every person that's ever watched one of my videos and I've explained why I prefer Gutterbones most of the time to Reassembling Skeletons is just like, they're just like feeling super vindicated right now watching this. They're just like, yes, reassemble, Jeff, reassemble. The sand is more than good, it's great. Sign my skeletons. There is a P.O. box you can send your skeletons to, and I'd be happy to sign them. Oh, jeez. Nah, I think it's just not good enough, Chalky. I think one of the reasons why Dark Confidant is good in matches of like Modern and Legacy and Modern to a degree, is there's a lot of matches in those formats where your health total is not under duress, so you can use it very heavily as a resource. Standard just has too many matches and games where like your health total is your best resource to be leveraging, and you just can't afford to have this card just hammering your health total again and again and again. Do I want to just trade this here? I think I almost want to just trade this here. Although I guess I could reassemble and then do that next turn. Yeah, I'm going to draw a bunch of cards next turn. Believe it or not, I'm going to take the line that lets me draw a bunch of cards. I think being resource efficient this turn's important. I might want to cast down one of these Tithe Takers. Did you have a chance to watch the black aggro deck we played the other day, Punchworthy, with the Spectacle Demon in it? I think that list is probably just a better iteration than what this is trying to do. Opponent's missing second white, notably. Yep. Yeah, I don't really know that there's much to be done with this. I think I'm just gonna load up the other black aggro list that we played the other day and play a couple matches with that to round out this segment. This card's just really not good enough. The zombie sub-theme was kind of cute. Death Baron with Reassembling Skeleton was good a few times, but there's also probably a good chance this is just worse than playing the Spectacle Demon. The red-black Pirates core was okay. However, Beckett Brass at the top felt kind of unnecessary. Let me find the black aggro list from the other day. Would I have replaced the Beckett with in that deck? I'd have just played more Dire Fleet Neckbreakers. This one actually has a couple of Rune Raiders in it. This was the rest of the core. Yeah, this one was pretty reasonable when we played it. Let's go ahead and play some matches with this. Apply styles, put some sleeves on it. If you like it, then you better put a sleeve on it. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I agree, Swift. Let's give this one a try for another couple matches and see if it was a fluke or if it was a fluke the other day or if it still feels reasonable. Thank you. They're trying to distract me, chat. They're trying to distract me. Oh no, there's a fungus among us. Alright, one of your finest histories of Benalia, please. Sonic the Hedgehog, please. Alright, I'll take a Conclave Tribunal. Sign me up. So we'll see land, Fatty Elephant next turn. Ugh. I was gonna say, hopefully they don't draw one drop. Hopefully we hit a third land so we can Blade Juggler. We're probably dead from here. We can double block a 2/2. They draw another elephant so we can concede. So we're taking 9 on this combat step and losing our 1/2. So, I get to play Graveyard Marshal. I'm going to leave Kitesail Freebooter back now because it can block the Adanto token. So if they attack next turn, I can trade this here, and I can put these two on this. And then maybe these Blade Jugglers can drag us across the finish line if we hit a land. The second Graveyard Marshal also stands to generate a lot of value with its 2/2s. My plan did not take into account them playing 2 bombs this turn. I think the basic planes might be showing the basic swamps while they're in charge. To be fair, I did keep a 1-lander that game. So, like, you know, to call a spade a spade. What if it's a heart spade? I don't know. Do you think Grixis Reanimator is going to be good? Maybe. We'll find out. It's playing like the Grixis Reanimator deck is like doing something that's like reasonable. Have I been re-tinting my beard? I haven't. If you get up really close, my webcam large show it. You can see a little bit my natural color is in underneath it. See a little bit there? Yeah, my natural color's not that far off. My natural color has like a red tint to it. It's a little ginger. My beard's a lot more red than my hair. My opponent went down to 4, so if we draw 2 lands in a row, we could be okay here. Alright, I want to condition them into blocking here, so that way when I attack next turn and draw a land, I can Moment of Craving. Wow, they didn't block. God bless. Wow, their 4 is absurd. Yikes. Alright, well, we tried. We tried. That was all we could do was try, chat. Yikes! Is there a way to upgrade my subscription tier on mobile? Only by opening the desktop version of Twitch in your browser. It's real clunky and awkward, unfortunately. Alright, we're on the scoreboard. I think we're doing it, chat. I'm not quite sure what it is, but I'm pretty sure we're heading in that direction. Why would they attack with this? I think this mistake might allow us to win the game. Yeah, they thought they could ascend. Yeah. So they made it indestructible. Alright, here's my priest. Go. Boneless Wing. Thank you for the 14 months. Welcome back. Oh, they forgot their landing would flip. They could have ascended with the token. That makes a lot of sense. So they have 7, 8 permanents, 9 permanents. 10 permanents. They don't really have good attacks there, right? You're the wind beneath my wings, never change. I'll be here. Alright. Cast it down and out. Alright, Graveyard Marshal is kind of like our own personal Adanto. It, like, eventually runs out of gas, but probably not really. Alright, so I Blade Juggler or do I Spawn of Mayhem? Play the card that kills them. Probably the good advice. And this enables Blade Juggler's next turn guaranteed, right? So that's probably the reason too. I don't think my points got added to Colorless Eldrazi. Didn't you use your tier 3 to put that in the queue? Or were you bumping it past that? Because tier 3s get added to the queue with 40 or 30 points. Trigger. You were bumping it. You weren't the one who added it originally? I thought you were the one who added it originally. Maybe I have it mixed up. I think I have it mixed up. I'll get 40 added on there. Thank you. I'm gonna hold on to this for now, just in case they draw a thing. This is like strictly better Phyrexian Ranger. Anyone? And I remember that card? Are there Pauper players in the house? Phyrexian Ranger sees some amount of playing Pauper, right? Play the card that kills them looking like it was good advice. I agree. Alright, we skillfully bested the Moldifor. Gruesome Menagerie be better than Open the Graves? I think they're both kind of bad. Put Priest into play here. And then if I draw a 1-drop next turn, I could Fungal Infection plus sack my 1-drop to the Priest. which would be sweet. So really hoping to draw a 1-mana creature next turn. Perfect. Oh, this doesn't work how I want, because they can still sacrifice this, right? Oh, they messed up. Oh, well, that's good for me. Opponent kicking the ball. God bless, God bless. So they could have sacrificed that, and then my spell would have lost its only target, and I would have gotten the thing. Not bad. .jpg. Opponent really wants to give us a history lesson here. No, the target on fungal infection is the creature. So I'm saying if they could have sacrificed this to its effect, and then the fungal infection wouldn't have made a token, and I wouldn't have had a creature to give this a buff with. Yeah, they don't need a chosen creature to sacrifice it, I'm pretty sure. So it wouldn't have done anything except it would have had my spell get countered upon resolution. Is what would have happened. So I have a couple of choices here. Part of me, I think I just want to kite sail. So if I kite sail, I can kite sail and then sack 2 of these to make them sack a creature and then cast on with the mana from this. All right, well now I don't want to sacrifice it. So that's awkward. I could have just activated Graveyard Marshal too. That's true. That's true. I think I have to just take this line though. It sucks that I'm giving them an Ajani though. Probably dead. What's going on, the Rex? Today's kind of been the inverse of yesterday. Yesterday we had 4 awesome decks in a row with a ton of incredible games of Magic. Today's been a little lackluster. The Absent Angels deck was fine to start the day, but this one's been pretty bad. And the Grixis Pirates before it was also not stellar. Hopefully Reanimator lets us finish out the day strong. So probably going to die in a fire. Probably going to die in a fire. Have to draw a removal spell here. Yeah, this will probably be the last one that we play. What kind of changes does this deck need to be more competitive? Take it in a garbage can and then change completely into something else. Not every combination of colors has as effective decks in every archetype, right? Yeah, trying to be in mono black. Basically, like, it feels like both this and the iteration we played last week, it feels like the only compelling thing these decks really have going on are Priest of the Forgotten Gods, and these decks don't have good things going on outside of Priest. So basically, when you get your Priest going on, it's awesome because this card's insane and powerful all on its own, but when you don't have Priest, the rest of your deck doesn't do a whole lot. So basically, I think if you're looking to leverage Priest, we've played both Abzan and Black-White Aristocrats recently. You can find the list for Black-White on my website, and you can find Abzan on my YouTube channel. I think both of those are better shells. Yeah, the Dread Shade or whatever it's called, this is honestly this is the worst of the triple color cards. It's just not good enough. It's like Tempest Djinn without evasion that you have to spend mana on every turn to make it have lots of attack. Just much worse than all the other threes you can play. So basically, I think the takeaway from playing these is Priest is still a great card. It's been absurd in all the different shells we've played it in, but the things these decks have going on outside of Priest just aren't good enough to prop the deck up when it doesn't get the Priest engine going.